Hi, this is Guthrie. I'm at 10507 Aurora Avenue North, Seattle, Washington, 98133. You're looking at a bunch of stuff I have to carry each day because gang members have entered my apartment. Yesterday, I looked at one of my phones up here, and it actually had people's contacts on it and names of people that had nothing to do with me. It had been locked up in a suitcase. I may have left it one day, but the brag that they can unlock anything. Now, there are some bums. I want to tell you about the bums, and it includes possibly a Seattle Police Department member. It's a creep that's in on white slavery and prostitution. And he's possibly in the wall behind the sink. And he's a big, kind of a fat, ugly guy with no neck. Hi, this is Lisa Guthrie. I'm at 10507 Aurora Avenue North, Seattle, Washington, 98133. There are bums that are hanging out in the allegedly empty janitor's room. One of them is actually a supposed policeman from the police department, and he is he's smoking crack, and he just mentioned how he'd smell like methamphetamine if 911 was called or something else, like I guess if 911 was called. So anyway, he's here, and there have been other police departments, including Officer Bobby of the he's allegedly Seattle Police Department. And he's hanging out with the bums of this building and their friends or relatives, and they're threatening me. So, Seattle Police Department is very tainted. Oh, he's playing, you gave everything to us. He's utter. So is Officer Bob. And there's another one of he tried court 13 years ago when the witch hunt started against me. More of the actually here blurry, and then I don't know how to use the old cell phones, but anyway, let's make our way to contacts. This will drive me crazy. So contacts might be this. See, I never used this phone. I always used it. I had a bunch of phones just for emergency. So I'm going to broadcast every one of their phone numbers. There, it's nice and clear now. There's Auntie's number, that's by the way. And they're all linking with the dirty car. Big, Bill, Bick, C, Carl. Let's go a little faster. The cop is threatening to chain me. He's in there, of course, getting fellatio from whores. The whores were clattering chains. They've been threatening me with everything from torture, drinking me, eating me, illegal operations. Let's see, they've been threatening me with rape, prostitution. And the badass cop that's here is helping them. And then a lot of people come here and play cops. Let me write some. I'm actually also writing, if you believe in chakra and aura, me 2 pieces. I'm the only one with chakra and aura. These are zombies, including the Seattle Police Department. And even if you don't believe in it, well, their problem. Why so crazy? So I don't want to miss anyone, so I'll go back. So there's municipal court. And these people don't have their own chakras, or pretty much nobody does. They were all, well, they chose a lot of them to go down to Satan, and they chose him even after. So if they didn't choose him, then the is playing my friend, uterine. He just took uterine, if you believe in chakra. So it's a fat, whether you think I'm crazy because I'm talking about chakras and aura, I'm actually talking about gang member problems. This is driving me crazy. So let's see, there's municipal back. Let's get all their phone numbers online so they might help solve the crime. And let's make sure we saw all of them. Avery, Avery. There's Amin. There's Alex. These were, this phone was used illegally, and I locked it, and now I had my locks broken. And they were good, strong, heavy locks. This apartment is entered constantly. So there's 3 insane psycho police department in a situation like this, and they have everybody and his playing policemen, scientists, and they've actually strung together a little plot. Study the effects of the poisoning on her. We're scientists. This has been going on for 13 years, and the Seattle Police Department's in on it. What poisoning? They've actually. This is Lisa Guthrie at 10507 Avenue North, Seattle, Washington, 98133. I'm telling you my situation. I'll be right back and getting something out of the oven. Now I've got the oven off. Sorry, motion detector noise. For obvious reason, they have threatened home invasion. My breakfast. It won't be peaceful, but I will eat my and have some burrito, my diabetes meds. I have allergies, asthma, chemical sensitivity, eating ulcers, and the Seattle Police Department has continuously there's 6 psychotic actually run the gangs, and even if they weren't doing it directly, the gang members do it. And it's an old man with kind of a disgusting voice. It's retarded. And there's nothing that I won't leave. But just keep in mind, this has to do with a policeman and his gross friends and also Nazis. And one of them, he's talking about a leader, and their gang members' games would be this, to claim everything is theirs, and then they like to everything, like they'll call someone a woman and get a curse on her, and then, oh yes, your chakras, they're going to pretend. So it's like a curse. People get curses on them. What obscure things. So obviously on a physical level, they're obscuring. So, people think so-and-so did it, they're then hiding the crime. And the thing yapping is a police department guy. They also have Tight Place Market security people that come here that have no jurisdiction, and I've asked repeatedly if they, if you have any, let it know. Which I already knew, but I wanted to confirm. One of the whores is a wall. The Seattle Police Department will form. It's harassment. This, so my, I was telling it at 10507 Aurora Avenue North, Seattle, Washington, 98133, because the gang members had put something in my water. Faces scratches, a gang crime to, they like to sprinkle people. So a bum was making a decree about media. Just draws attention to the Lord's Prayer. And they don't want me to say the Lord's Prayer. They just took large chest chakra, have their own soul, chakras, spirit. Our Father who art in heaven, thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done as earth as in heaven. Please forgive our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation. Deliver us from evil, for the power and the glory forever. Amen. Remember, the Lord does not these. Flood, Sodom and Gomorrah is no forgiveness. These are Satanists, and they need to be destroyed. So hopefully somebody can and just starts taking away zombies, at least locks them up like the men. And they're tasting good. So what are they doing there? They're eating etheric body and power. And last night they were actually attacking me. Bums playing and you taste good. Etheric body and Satanists, so they actually excrete you. They're sucking you because they eat you. They're animals on a visible. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, as earth as in heaven. Please forgive our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, power, and the glory. Please forgive our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Temptation, but deliver us from evil. For all men. Threats emanate from this area. This is an apartment building, and so there are apartments above the smoking area where the bums hang out, including the police department will hang out smoking. One of them's playing permission to do this, yap, and fellatio. Once they've given a cop fellatio. And remember, he's a white slaver and other slaver. So he, and in this building, everybody here, to me, I'm not pretty now because of all the glass marks, but it's some plus the all these bums, when they died, they were programmed like by retarded morons such as addicts and drunks, and so they're actually they're just like monkeys. All they think of is defiling people and pooping on them, your food and drinks, whatever. The link, and you notice when I broadcast, these bitches and bastards will never want to be on video. And so this is how the Seattle Police Department runs the gangs, and they play a so-and-so's crazy. Now, I don't think there are many normal people anymore, but for 40 years, the gang members have played exactly games like this. It's all called survival of, I coined it, survival of the. And so you actually don't have any good DNA left in the U.S. anyway. Survival of the shittiest DNA, and if they even needed help, morons, generations of morons, 10, 12 generations of shit, and crack whore, alcoholic, chose the inferior as well, because he knew inferiors would take down the U.S. And the Seattle Police Department, so the tri-court shit-ass might be sitting in there with the big fat ass that wanted me arrested. Just pretend you're crazy. And then the Seattle Police Department will have their gang member friends ejaculate water, put their fecal to they'll have you. I've been picked apart. I have a little soul. And they picked it apart and tried to give it to bums. Scum. Snuff movies. They're a lot of things. They're even Seattle Police Department in on putting rattlesnakes in someone's room. Like the victim is in a snuff movie because they're recording it, and then all of a sudden, snake bites. How'd you get that mysterious snake in your room? I got snake bite, and you might die because you might panic. You'll die before maybe the ambulance gets there. Especially they could delay the ambulance or do nothing to you. That's fun. I woke up, everybody was a panic bastard with too much information. And it's hard for me to defend myself. They have morons parked in the wall. We also have ESP. Satan gave them ESP bombs of the universes. One, I'd like you to know, everybody in the U.S. is being torn apart just as I was. Attacked as I am. All these bums put our curses on you as well, and themselves. They're tearing chest, Now, part of the police are bums tactics against victims. So, there's a whore playing your own idea. So basically, when the bum's your idea. So, 132 million bums here in the U.S. Are normal and pretty, and you're going to make black Nazis and other retards of society look really good. And if you make it so they bath because their water's full of radiation, that the home people dumping glass. Gang members, including the police, have everybody follow you around or post it on the net that you picked your face, which is, or that you are a meth head, a heroin addict. Police department's in on that. He's in on it. The tri-court bitch, and by the way, he's a fag. Officer Bobby's a fag, and they're gay butt buddies with the what are the horses told to do blowjobs, and that doesn't seem to realize that she's not in a very good position to tell them to do themselves when they've done a blowjob for a cop. And we took hand in the rape threat. Another one. Seattle Police Department 13 years ago. Tri-court man, he got mad at me. They were and their tri-court. I was in 333. And so the gang members had me raped, including the policeman, and then they took pictures or a madam. Now, this is one of the whore's favorite things. They'll portray you as a racist. Why? Because you won't be a prostitute. You won't give a black Nazi your money. And why would the policeman do that with black Nazis or chaotic relationship going on? And then, and somebody from the hall just told me, you're going to do this, you're going to do this, fucking bitch, I'll call the ATF. You're not going to tell me what to do, and if I have to in professional capable smoking, extorting, the Seattle Police Department is in on extortion. And so they'll follow you, a woman that she wanted to be raped, supposedly. They've done that to me over and over, claiming would be a slave, and there's an apartment or business, or if you think you're taking me to your grandma's house, I'll have to tear out the fucking window, and if it's an apartment, even better, because I can flood the whole fucking place, get things noticed. And I've told I'm also taking my pills. Lots of chocolate. They took. You're not going to tell the cops thought he'd threaten me, or the fake cops thought they'd threaten me with slavery. You might not even come back to a fucking house if there's a ditch. And I'll bull one who gets in my way. Be out at the neighbors or down the road. Ranch, horses out. Might drop off old grannies. Things probably wouldn't have mothers or grandmothers, because that can drop the ugly things off at the large back. They're firing my chakras, and they don't have any shocks. Bombs, and they played Demon repeatedly, and more radiation in the water lately, and what else is happening? They said we're going to put more chemicals in it. Well, I'm going to take a scoop of sample and take it out. I'm also going to wash the threshold with it, because you fuckers like to enter so much. That should be good at the front threshold, shouldn't it? And so, just took hand. She's meant to curse. Fuck up, you ugly bitch. Faggot. Playing Ford truck. Retarded slogans over and over. They're playing Fortran. They're into chatting. Just took hit and they're playing demons. So one of our favorite activities is to try to make, quote, demons out of talking about a brother-in-law that I've been taken advantage of the fact I don't have any relatives. And even the black Nazi, because they're blood Zetas and black Nazi retardos. There are Hispanic Nazi retardos within Bloods and Zetas, but they will try to force you to falsify. The retardo in the wall is talking about a lab, blah, 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 requested assistance. Shut the fuck up, you psychotic bitch. See, he's a psychotic old bitch. He with no neck and sort of a red face. And one way to help me get these people, watch their comings and goings. Try to find a camera that's on in this area. Not just Google Earth, because that doesn't refresh often enough. And so these are all liars. Satan taught them to be gang members. Best you can expect all. Hi, yeah, I'm back. Yeah.
Yeah, this will probably be better.
So it was basically shades were broken for 3 years anyway. There was a string, and then the string broke, and so I've been, waiting for 3 years, basically.
Who? And the guy brought him down here to fake. Actually, be up here. You want to install it. Let's see. There's no cocoa here. Okay. Traveler. Oh, these are.
Oh, those bent.
What the heck? Now, still use that? I don't think so. I mean, that's golly, Miss Molly. How about that? Maybe he can mend that. Let me take a rise. Let me measure it.
Oh, watch out, I have things in the window that are ceramic.
Apparently, yeah.
Hi, this is Lisa Guthrie at 10507 Aurora Avenue North, Seattle, Washington, 98133. One of the gang members was just trying to fix my shade. They never measure anything, and apparently the measurements were off. And he giggles as he was going to leave his useless box of shades behind. This is typical. They're so busy talking with spirits and doing devil worship, they don't have time. So there is no efficiency in the American worker usually now. They're too busy doing, quote, he was actually talking to spirits, by the way. And he had a victim as well, a couple of them. So, but I moved the phone around. I wasn't able to capture all those klutzies. I'm sorry. So I just didn't want him to step on my stuff, especially camping stuff. I have to move. There are actually people positioned here at 10507 Avenue, 133 around the room. I think. Oh, I hear a zombie in a plane. He's conversing with the bums here. And he's a little south of this location. He might be flying east. Talking.